Poor Nemios was all up here alone.
Hello.
Probably better, let's be honest.
True. So tonight, Nemios, our potential new Holy Paladin, will be watching you.
All right.
Specific.
I'm going to be really specific about this one. He's played with Uber and I since Warlords.
That's a long expansion ago.
Yeah, so no, we played together for a long time, and I might have phoned in a favor and pulled him out of what he called his WoW retirement.
I mean, are you really in a WoW retirement?
No. You never. I've tried it. It doesn't work. You always come back.
What?
Until there's that one guy that takes the shoulders from you not once but twice.
It'll be like 2 expansions from now. She's still gonna bring that.
Oh, I will. There are certain things I don't forget.
Like how you still don't have ruiners?
Shut up.
Wait until you take them
Get
down.
out.
Yeah.
That is not nice. Oh my god, there's so many freaking messages. I'm scrolling back. I'm like, where's my message from Nemios?
Why can't I have a celebratory scotch beforehand? Is it bad luck?
Yes.
Oh. I actually need I need good scotch recommendations. My boss is retiring, and I wanted to get her like a really nice bottle for her retirement.
My
So
to spend
What's your budget?
like 150 to 200.
cheaper than that, but my favorite one that I've bought is Lagavulin 16.
Yeah, I was
about-
gonna recommend that.
Really good stuff.
Ogilvy is really good.
Okay.
Lagavulin?
Sure.
Legovin? Is it
Yeah.
Elfin?
Irish.
Ogilvy.
Lego
Yeah.
fan?
Lagavulin?
Leprechauns?
Legumes?
Is it made from legumes?
No.
Lagaluvin?
16.
So just said really good consumers.
Is it all 1 year scotch, but 16 of them, so it's 16 years together?
That's
It's just like a
disgusting.
jelly.
A blended scotch.
We're taking jelly shots now?
With scotch only.
Ooh.
That actually sounds really bad.
Disgusting.
God, I want scotch now, you bastards.
Well. You know what's hot as fuck. Should probably eat something cold. Like ice cream.
For a second there, I thought I bugged out the raid. I didn't see Denathrius like at the start of the entrance.
Once they have repented, I will permit you to rend their bodies and send their souls screaming into the maw.
Yo, if we beat it today, we have a whole week of reclear, right?
We have 2 weeks of clear, technically.
I can't believe Tenenbaum called it bog water.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Honestly, Scotch is not my first choice. I'm okay with that opinion.
What are you, a bourbon fan?
Yes.
Jägermeister.
Why did I peg you as a bourbon fan?
Oh, you can just peg me regardless.
Not my
I'm more of
type.
a pegging fan than I am a bourbon fan.
Well then,
Have you had Angel's Envy? That's my
Is
favorite
that
one.
a type of pegging or bourbon?
no bourbon.
It would be both.
Porque no los dos, my
Someone
friend.
who would peg you, though.
Por qué no los dos? All right.
It's a different position though. Thing doesn't.
Oh
mean-
yeah.
You're getting pegged from like the top on a sex swing.
So Lex,
In a downward motion.
you never answered my question. Did you heat up your pot pie with candles?
No, I microwaved it.
Then it could always be worse.
True.
I actually think with candles might be better than microwaving it.
You gotta heat it up using exclusively like those like chafing dish candle things. Is that worse? Or
That would be worse, especially
Okay.
if you poured the fluid on it and then lit it on fire that way.
that seems real stupid, but then again, I guess this is a hypothetical situation we're talking.
I guarantee you someone's done it.
What is chicken pot pie? Is it just like chicken soup within like pie? Pie crust?
It's beautiful pastry filled with a thick mixture of chicken soup, chicken, peas, carrots, potatoes,
Okay, so it's a chicken stew burrito.
basically, but with
Yeah.
pastry instead of
Yeah.
The burrito.
a burrito. Do you want me to take a picture of it for you?
Oh, is it the thing from Costco when they had that looks like a giant dildo?
Giant dildo.
It's
Eh?
don't
definitely
think
not
the
a
answer is
chicken
yes,
bake.
but
It's what you're thinking.
Oh. Was that the
What
same
did
thing?
I just come back to?
Apparently, Habit
very
thinks that a
reasonable
chicken
query.
bake is a chicken dildo.
Chicken dildo.
I mean, the other thing's a dildo if you're brave enough.
There.
You know,
I posted chicken pot pie.
That looks very sad.
Yo,
Thank
yo, I think I've
I
seen
know.
one of those. Is that the
Is that a-
first
is-
thing from Marie
talking about?
Callender's?
Yeah, is that a Marie Calendar? I literally had that the other
it's a
night.
Stouffer's.
Oh, okay.
Even worse.
I will
I
have
prefer
you
the
all
Marie
know.
Calendar.
chicken dildo. I can find an image of a dildo strapped to a raw chicken. If
You
y'all
did.
want that.
You did switch to incognito
I'm
mode
okay.
first, right?
How about we spend this time learning about how we can improve on Sinister Reflection 2 instead of chicken dildos?
Well, that's how we improve. We make Sire stop by giving him one.
I mean,
So-
one thing that would improve is not have me going in melee because that really fucked me for a bit there.
That's a big true.
Watch, now you're gonna run to Diamond with the ranged ones.
Oh hell no. There's no way.
Yeah.
Are
True.
we good to go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
I definitely found myself sitting outside wondering the same thing before I realized it only really matters on Tuesdays.
Although if Spocket isn't here, maybe I do end up going melee again. That 1% Lex.
Nice. So, Demon Death Knights can Wraith Walk on the
Nether walks.
I'm actually talking about Death Knights, but nice.
Oh. A demon.
Sorry,
Oh
Death,
my god.
Death's Advance or whatever the ability that
Yeah.
makes you
Yes.
immovable is.
They can thus advance the March, so they don't even have to
Yeah.
stack.
So they don't have to knock back. They don't get knocked back. They don't do anything. The way I have groups set up, Artorias, is specifically for trinkets. So, yes, it does, is the answer to that question. Also, we don't have enough range to fill groups 3 and 4. Or unless we put hunters with our ranged, and then their trinkets are fucked.
worked at Michael Crafts, Michael's Arts and Crafts in the paint section. I gave someone the wrong color, and they went home. Came back like, yo, this is the wrong color. I'm like, yo, should
You
be
approved
happy
the color.
sometimes.
That's their mistake.
No, they use white, black, and red. And reds I tend to have trouble seeing depending on the shade. So this will be fun.
At least you're not an eye doctor. You go in and like, what does this say? I don't know. I don't know either.
What do you mean? If you're colorblind, does that just stop you from being an optometrist? Because you can't really tell if they're colorblind? Because like you see the same thing?
You should get the answers to the test, right?
Except for you, yeah. You got the answer keys to the little dot tests.
What, are the answers key in the as the dot test, or are they written out?
I mean, it depends on whether you're colorblind or not.
I mean, you don't have to be administrating the colorblind test. It could be someone else who works there, like an assistant.
No, the beautiful thing about the real easy tests for colorblindness are, if you see the thing that you're supposed to see, you don't have that variety of colorblindness. If you don't see the thing that you're supposed to see, you do. And since you know what each individual image is supposed to be testing for, you know whether they are colorblind, whether you can see the thing or not.
I don't know the difference between blue and purple. Does that matter?
Habit.
Nope.
What?
We're having a colorblind discussion. It's okay.
No, that just means that there's a lot of shamans in the raid, or a lot of demon hunters, depending on which direction you want to go.
What color is my bear form, Habit?
Cool. Oh, well, which one? The green one or the yellow one?
Okay, that's legitimately inedible. I'd rather fucking. Oh my god. That was fucking disgusting.
Would you rather eat the WoW feasts from this tier?
Oh, dude, how do people? Oh my god. I'd have to be literally starving.
You just dose it in
I'm
hot
not
sauce and it makes it okay.
I'm definitely not a food snob, but that is fucking terrible. Holy fuck.
Oh, it doesn't look
Wait,
good.
what is that?
It's supposed to be, if you put it in the oven, it'd probably be way better. I would
Oh, yeah,
never
That's-
recommend.
That
don't
pastry
have
looks
time.
raw.
It's a
Microwave it.
microwavable chicken pot pie. I didn't have high expectations, guys.
I mean,
I
that's still
knew what I
rancid.
was I knew what I was getting myself into. All right. I'm just saying it's worse than I expected.
Your expectations were too high.
Is it better or worse than Subway tuna?
Remember, it's not actually tuna.
What?
Subway, whatever
my
it is. White
Fish product. Fish product.
Okay.
Assorted fish product.
Fish a solution.
So- There was 95% chicken and 5% mechanically separated product.
Ew.
Wait, it's chicken?
What's that 5% made of? What is it?
The workers' fingers.
Well, there's like mechanically
workers.
separated chicken is a thing.
Yeah, it's like a specialized tool that they use, like to.
That's how they
debone.
make chicken nuggets, right?
Mhm, Yep.
Yep.
You can just pick one chicken up and move it a few feet and sit it down. You don't need the machine to separate them.
Yeah, I saw a dude make chicken nuggets with a blender once. Does that count?
Oh,
Was the chicken alive when you put it in the blender?
oh my
I
god.
hope it wasn't, because it was in bits and pieces. There's also
It's a durable chicken.
fried turkey gizzard place on the highway. That, I've been
Where
meaning
is
to
this?
try.
On what way?
On a highway in California.
Oh. So I was gonna say, my sister might want to see that.
I mean, chicken gizzards and turkey gizzards are like a staple in my family. I remember being 5 and fighting my mom over like eating the heart of a chicken.
That's how you get that voodoo strength.
I hope it was a cooked heart.
Well, it was after it got cooked.
I'll go for mailbox so I can pay the Saya the money.
Yeah, I'll pop a mailbox.
We also eat fucking cow tongue. Even that's too much for me sometimes.
What? Oh, tongue is my
Tongue's
favorite thing in
delicious.
the world. Oh my god,
Yo,
it's so good.
I'm glad that
and
Wayo
then
and
menudo.
Socket have logged on, so I don't have to listen to tongue conversation.
Dude,
And the
lingui's so
menudo with
good.
the beef hoof in it, like, oh, I don't know, dude.
Oh, I do that too. Oh my god, I haven't had good menudo in like fucking years.
Okay,
there's-
I really want to try oxtail.
John, look
though.
at Guild.
How
Yeah,
many
Don.
years? Fucking years, bro.
Mope's giving you crap.
There's
Apparently.
there's a spot I went to in Japan where their like local regional specialty is like cow tongue curry, and it's like unbelievably good.
Sounds good.
I've never had oxtail, and I really want to try it.
Which hunter does not have an SLG trinket?
I believe Desire.
I have one. I just don't use it.
You're out of the raid.
Lie, I'm gonna ask you to sit.
Do you want me to use it? I can use
Already.
it.
No, it's fine.
Give us more verse.
Not too worried about it, brother. Let's get summons up. I'm dropping a cauldron.
Change up kicks and stuff.
I'm kinda hungry now.
This always happens when we start talking.
1 sec. Yeah, literally the only kick change is Slamson first pocket. I'm gonna leave the soaks the way they are because
Yep, works
if
for me.
Slamson rejoins, we can just. Actually, we'll have Koreans and ProgChamp soak on the 5th one.
Okay.
And then Koreans can ditch his soak on.
3.
Yes. Yeah, so Koreans, you're just soaking with ProgChamp on both.
So with Slamson being gone, who's not getting bopped?
Whoever Slamson was popping. Spark.
Goodbye, Spark. You'll have to use your Ankh.
Artorias is bopping me. Salmon is bopping Bernth. Spocket is using Death's Advance, so he doesn't get a bop. And our tanks are praying for dear life. I did not get a
That's okay.
flask. Let's get our armor kits up, oils up, and let's get moving.
Sam and I am PIing you on the second hit.
Just 1 sec, I gotta get this pot pie out of my face, otherwise I'm gonna throw up while we're
You
raiding.
gotta get it out of more than just your face.
Yeah.
Does anyone
Way all over again.
Does anyone know roughly when, like, what minute mark in the fight the second Sinister Reflection happens?
840-ish, I think, was when I died the last time.
Yeah, I think it's around that time.
Try
All
and
right.
make sure I'll have Heart of the Wild.
Okay, so melee know where they're dropping on second Sinister? Yes? X. Good. Ranged are dropping in the circle area. It doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to be flung everywhere. Dropping in the circle area. And remember, like I said, it's safer to get knocked into the goop than it is to just die.
I miss cookies.
The goop will not instantly kill you.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, there they are.
Gracias. Why is a range all the way up in that pillar area in the bottom right corner in the raid IO?
What?
The raid plant.
Clearly, it was a misdrag.
What?
It's like a
Oh,
secret
yeah,
area.
there's one range. Oh, okay, it's on the ad platform.
Yeah.
Everyone
and
is
then
ready.
tanks all over there.
I think that's where you died, and he just left it there.
Yeah, dude, 100%. All right, let's do it. Everyone's ready.
Let's go Monday raid.
Let's go.
4,
Oh, right, it's
3,
Monday.
2, 1.
All right, it's cutting edge o'clock. soak.
3, 1.
Cleansing 2 coming up.
Cleanses the soul.
And we're soaking after we get these abs down. We gotta do a little better. Cleansing 3 coming up.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Soaking.
5, 4, 3.
And we're rallying.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Cleansing 4.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
That's a monkey in arena. Forgot to ask earlier. Sorry. Soaking.
Exterminate this vermin.
Cleansing 5 coming up. Care.
He slanted.
Yeah, gonna get a little bit off.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
And we are soaking.
4, 3, 2.
Your vanity will cost
Last cleansing.
everything.
You guys slow down.
Yeah.
Pain
Yeah, stop on the boss, please.
soul.
We might
away?
push during the soaks, which isn't the end of the world. Just gotta be ready for it. Kill these echoes. Just patience.
It is time you remember.
And I need a grip because we don't have any patience.
Crawl to me on your knees.
Yes.
I am on skull side.
Our side.
I will grant you a merciful end.
Thank you.
Servants, remove this dreadnoughts from my sight.
Decide you need to be on. Yeah, you are. Very good. We have
It was
learned.
yesterday, right?
Yeah,
I hope no
that's
one saw
everything
that.
else is
That
the
was
same.
embarrassing.
Eat. Eat again. Alright, well you guys got all 4 impales, so definitely be careful. You're gonna need to probably help bot or something. Did someone not come over here that had to?
She doesn't have racking.
Oh, lovely. It might. We can maybe get it with one other person going there if Spark can head. It's pretty low. Spark, you might want to get topped off first. But... Feet. Feet again. Live. And feet. Impales. Watch for racking. And we're moving. Feet.
Double feet.
Care here. Feet. Closer to here. Should be fine. We're in pails here. Personals, if you have them. Feet. And massacre soon. Feet. Yeah, we go through. Boss is a little high. Try to focus boss. Give me a skew innervate me before we go down. Impales and move. Impale 4, where are you going? You're a crazy man.
The blink went the wrong direction.
Get ready to go. Get ready to move. Melee on blue side.
5, 4,
Melee personals
3,
here.
2, 1.
Take him.
And hero after this. Melee drop square, range X. And melee drop star, range triangle. Get ready to soak. And we bait. You're on stacked on me, melee. Gotta be stacked on me. You gotta be further back than that. Move. Melee player, you gotta go to nipple.
Innovate front champ.
You're crazy, man. Range. The soak is right on diamond. You gotta adjust.
Don't get knocked off the platform.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get him up.
That was my bad. I panicked.
It's all good. It's all good. That was a good first bowl.
Reigns puts their Fatal Finesse right on the line with the Ravage, is that right?
You want it to be, no. You want it to be close to triangle. No. On that one, after
on
that
one,
second
on that one.
price.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
You want it to
It's
be
between
online with
Circle
Ravage.
and Ravage, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, that
And then after that one, where's that one down? It goes.
Range are on. Sorry, pardon me. After that one, range are on nipple again, and then melee are on diamond.
To make it easier, after we do the first Sinister Reflection and that Fatal Finesse, the next two for ranged are both on circle.
Yeah.
Impale near the end. That was interesting.
Yeah.
I got knocked back and I tried blinking forward, but I have a soul shape thing that moves me in the direction I'm moving.
And then second pots are gonna happen kind of shortly after the Sinister. The second Sinister.
That was a great first attempt tonight.
Buff up. That was pretty ratchet with not killing Gloomveil and then still recovering, so good job.
Almost killed it without racking.
True.
Racking is clutch.
I'd run legendary
I
on
believe you
too.
mean.
That is what I said.
I
heard clutch.
I heard clutch.
Yeah, I heard clutch too.
I heard clutch too.
Fix your ears.
Oh,
Iron clutch.
everyone's ready.
Everyone needs to fix their
Let's-
ears.
Let's be gooder.
Be our goodest.
Yep. I'm probably gonna save my personal for the second blood prize, honestly. So much sketchier than the first one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
And we soak.
3, 2.
Yeah, I totally read that wrong.
Okay. Thankfully I lived because I had fleshcraft.
He turned.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
And cleansing 3.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Soaks.
5, 4, 3,
And rally.
1.
What?
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
What?
Pain cleanses the soul.
Turn around. You know, ring.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Cleansing 5.
Cleanses the soul.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Your vanity will cost you
And last cleansing coming up.
Gotta stop.
Slow down, guys. What are we doing?
Pulling him away.
That's good. Good hold on the sauce there.
Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end.
That was a roller coaster of emotions for me.
Better safe, better safe than
That
sorry
grip
on that one.
through the middle and then almost bounced me out.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight. I cut you down.
Pete. I felt like we got a lot of full moon procs there.
Cut you down.
That's definitely more than average.
Hey, Gloomvale's debuffed and everything.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, there's the dam. Careful for mass.
All right.
Get him up before we get pulled. Careful taking.
I got knocked and gripped.
Oh, you're a demon hunter, I guess. We can just go get him up and you can just jump over.
Yep.
Impales. And feet. And feet. And fails. And we're leaving. And feet. Don't out a massacre. Feet. Impales here, personals if you get them. Get Nizala up quickly. Okay, we did. Feet.
Get Remornia off if you can.
Massacre, do not die here.
Feet.
Feet again. And we're pumping boss. Feet. And impale.
Try to get cleave on Remornia too if we can. Power pushed him.
Three, two, one.
And melee dropping square, ranger dropping X. Don't get knocked off. Melee dropping star, ranger dropping triangle. And we bait. And we move.
Innovate proc champ.
2 seconds.
And we get them. No, we can't get them up. It's fine.
5, 4,
And this is where we use
2,
Devo.
1.
Blood price.
Range defenses.
Yep. Range, all been defensive there. Melee are dropping diamond. Good job ranged. Now we rotate again. We can get anyone up. We're baiting.
To green, bait towards green. All melee. Stacking on the tank.
Yeah. And we move. Melee drop on X. Ranged are dropping on nipples. Kind of want to try to be towards the other side, or the ravaged side, but it's not super critical.
5, 4,
Ooh, I just
3,
stuck
2,
there.
Melee
1.
drop in middle, ranged drop on X after this blood price. And then we rotate around each other. Ranged are dropping X there, by the way. You do not want to run past X. Yeah. Okay.
Is that the last one we actually soak?
Yes.
Yep.
That one. This one right here, we soak.
Wait, the one on X?
Sorry,
Or the very,
that
very
one.
last?
Yeah, no, the one on X we soak. That very, very last one we don't soak.
So for the one right after Ravage 2, would you prefer us getting closer to the Ravage even if it's going inside, like to the inside of the platform, near where the boss is, or would you rather stay near the outside of the platform and just try to be in the circle area?
You want to try to be as close to the Ravage as you possibly can when you're dropping Fatal Finesse, because it just gives you more room to path around.
Like, for example, I couldn't really move, or else I would kill like 3 people.
The ranged one was fine, honestly. Melee went way too close to where ranged are going to be. You kind of want to just move slightly past, and then, you know. So range, you got to play it pretty gingerly and being decently far away, and then trying to kind of move a little bit forward when you have Fatal Finesse on you. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect, guys, on that Fatal Finesse. It's really tight. And then melee have to go to X instead of running too close to where the ranged are. That last one, yeah, ranged stay on X after they rotate there, and melee just drop in the middle. Then the 7th one, you just kind of go to China, and we don't soak. And we hope Hymir carries us over the edge. We need, I mean, we had 3 people die to the first massacre. We had people get knocked off kind of when it was Vietnam. So the damage metric I'm not super concerned about, but we're obviously, you know, behind on damage. I think dropping at kind of hits nipple and X is probably the safest play. If like to the extent that it's possible. If you're using it after the second Sinister, I don't know where you're using it really.
So during after the second Sinister, is the boss going to be in the middle-ish side, kind of?
Ish, yes.
Yeah.
The boss will rotate briefly to X because that's where range are dropping their sauce, but it'll be kind of like between X and nipple the whole time. Like in the nipple X area. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. Way cool.
I was trying to figure out how to position not to get knocked off.
Everyone's ready. Yeah, like if it's a shattering pain, get knocked into the poo over anything. I got knocked into the poo a decent amount there. It's safer than getting knocked towards other players and or getting knocked off.
Yeah, at the very end there, I got knocked off, and I'm like, clearly we should not have stood there.
1.
Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to. I mean, the movement is definitely challenging. But that was a really good pull.
4, 3.
Cleansing 2 coming up. Yeah, ranged are going to take a little bit more damage on blood prices with this setup that we're using, so you got to make sure to use your health pots, health stones, and spirit shells. Cleansing 3 coming up. Ton of Monkey innervate me. And don't be afraid to call for innervates if you're up top. And we're soaking.
5, 4, 3,
And we're rallying.
1.
Your humans amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Cleansing 4 coming up.
Pain cleanses the soul. Pneumonia, rid my castle of these pests.
Cleansing 5. Can definitely slow down a little bit on the boss. I mean, just cleave here. It's fine. Whatever.
4, 3, 1.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
And last cleansing.
Just slow DPS on those.
We're soaking.
We're above where we normally are.
Going.
We can push.
Yeehaw!
Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end. Servants, remove this refuse from my sight.
The and feed again. Careful for bolts here.
Massacre these whelps. Scream for me.
Feet. It'll die. Get through. Careful feet. Impales.
Handle this filth.
He's taunting me.
Careful for where Ramon is. Feet. And massacre. Feet. Get her up.
I have a soul stone. I'll take it immediately after this.
Take Ramonia back first.
Okay, one went to the wrong side. Cool. Can we get Tenenbaum up?
Where is?
I got him.
Rovin.
Eight.
Don't die here. Get one Kabbalah's down, please. It's gonna be feet. Pales, health pots are needed here for sure.
What?
Swipe it. What killed you there? Your health bar was literally 100.
Apparently before he went to start running to Wayo, he turned and sniped me.
That's literally what it looked like from the model. But you couldn't have done that.
Doesn't really explain how that happened.
Details doesn't even say how he died. Oh,
It was a Sire melee.
Yes,
It was a Sire melee. 120. What?
Remornia melee and Sire melee. Within a second of each other.
Yeah, I don't think I accidentally taunted, but I might have hit it instead of my other key.
Yeah, 26.7k from Remornia and then like
70k from a melee swing?
33k from Sire. 26.
Alright.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Buff up.
Yeah, so that one's on me.
And fuck me. I accidentally.
Same, but different.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
And we're soaking.
5, 4, 3.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
It's a little spread out, so just be careful.
Cast them on the wall. Wall ones are gonna absorb.
Nah, only one got back, I think. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. You can just catch it up on 5. Cleansing 3. 10 them up, you can rate me.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
And we're soaking.
4, 3.
And we're rallying.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Cleansing 4 coming up.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
And we're soaking.
Exterminate this vermin.
Cleansing 5.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
5, 4, 3.
Job. Definitely need to slow down on the boss.
Just
last cleansing.
We can bring the boss back. We can start burning the boss again.
Exterminate this. It is time you remember your place, mortals.
Hell yeah, brothers.
Fall to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful aid.
My trinket's gonna be late.
We are lacking substantial damage on Sincere. I actually don't know what happened on Sincere.
Multiple wounds.
It's about to start.
It's gonna... Yeah, it's fine. We had a bolt go right through. I can't get Link off. It's gonna hurt, but... Might be doable still. Yeah, it's doable. Massacres. Feet. And feet.
Yeah, what's up? I'll be there in like 10 seconds.
You're fine. Fails. Okay. Feet. And massacre. And feet. We're moving. Feet. Feet again. And we're through. And get him up. That was weird. You didn't look like you were too close to me. Oh well. Feet. Get him up. Get him up. We can. He can honk. Fuck my life. Oh no. We were so ahead on boss damage too. All good. Let's do it again.
Yeah, I like got pulled by Denathrius, and then I got pulled back to, what was it, Evershades?
Dusk Hollow.
Dusk Hollow's area? Yeah, and it was really, really weird.
I got pulled into Dusk Hollow then to Denathrius. There's a range from Dusk Hollow that if you get outside it, it's gonna just rip you back in.
Yeah.
The strange thing is, Dusk Hollow was dead.
It was really weird. And then my disengage is down too, so it took like 20 seconds to get back.
Oh, jeez.
It's all good. We were still gonna hit the 37% there, no problem.
Yeah, you guys are pumping. You don't need me.
I need 45 seconds.
Okay. We need Battle Shout, and everyone needs to check their armor kits.
Everyone has one.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm amazed.
It's the first time this tier.
Can
What
do
about augment runes?
20 seconder, and we should be good.
Yeah, everyone should pop augment.
You can even use them as we're getting into phase 3 if you don't have as many.
Oh, my damage just doesn't exist on this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No, it's fine there. There's one kind of in the middle, just be careful.
3, 2, 1.
Cleansing 2 coming up.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
I want to return to you, Prague.
Fine. I always end up at 3-star, 2 secs anyway. So.
Cleansing 3. You need to rate me 10 of them. And we soak.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, rally.
1.
Cleansing 4 coming up.
Cleanses the soul.
And we soak again.
Exterminate this vermin.
Cleansing 5.
Cleanses the soul.
Four, 3, 2.
Can slow down a little bit on the boss.
Your humans amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Last cleansing.
Confess your sins, lest they
Stop DPS on boss.
And we're soaking. Okay. I guess.
crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end. Servants, remove this refuse from my sight. I cut him down.
Going melee, bolt coming right through. Oh, my interrupt's down. Fuck. Back up on the skull. I figured it.
We should be okay on Sincere at least. Can we get
Oh, I
burnt
walked
up?
into that fucking bolt.
Can we get burnt up?
Thank you, Spocket.
Care. Feet.
You very broad champ.
Feet. And massacre. And feet. Get him up. Should be safe to take. And we're moving.
Oh, the dial tone is a weak aura of someone missing their pick.
Care massacre. Through. Impales. Pop Hellstones here. Hellstones definitely needed.
Watch center.
Feet. I need an innervate Emios in the worst kind of way. Feet. We're on boss. And impales. Feet. Yeah, we transition. Yeah,
we
did.
percentage transition?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Who's all tank it first? Get ready for personals.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Blood price personal.
Melee are on square. Melee are on star. Ranged are on triangle.
Almost heavy into there.
Hello? You're not with us.
Wait. Done.
It's a wipe. You can't live for a minute without a tank. Just jump off. Alright, let's take a quick break.
Can someone pop an auction mount outside?
Yeah, I will.
Yep.
5, 4,
Game freeze, William?
3, 2.
My
1.
brain froze.
Fair.
You kind of get those when you eat too many freezies, dude. Careful.
What are freezies?
Like a freeze pop.
Otter pop.
Oh, okay.
It's
never heard it called a freezy.
Because you're not Canadian.
Who is
true?
With everything I heard, I don't know if we'd want to be Canadian.
Yeah.
In my
You guys have
mind,
terrible
like,
subways.
I saw the double soak, and I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna run over there." And I was like, "No, wait, I did that once, and it was bad." And I had like I just got like my brain just like fucking. I heard like the system, dunk, like the error noise. I couldn't.
So you heard yourself rebooting.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then
It's-
you heard
it's
the
been a-
Roblox death noise.
Yeah.
It's been a long few days.
As long as it wasn't your
Thanks,
computer
man.
frying.
Have a good night.
I'm happy.
No, those issues seem resolved. I'm gonna go drink a nice coffee though.
Oh god, even more.
Where's the gambling at?
Too busy talking warlock stuff.
Oh, has my mic been muted this whole time?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I've literally been having a fucking conversation with myself. Very good.
Nice.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Do you want to give us the recap?
Well, did you hear the yada 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 about not dying to massacre in phase 2?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay, so
I heard it yesterday.
Yeah, improvements that we can make. You know, don't die to massacre in P2. We can optimize our dam a little bit in phase 3 more.
Yeah, she got Captain.
There's a couple small tweaks we can do on the tank side of things to optimize a little bit better, and that's just as soon as ranged drops their soak puddles, like get the fuck out because tanks are going to be moving there fast, so people can turret and DPS harder. I've like almost clipped people a few times, and I paused for like a quarter of a second before I start moving the boss, and then there's like range or sometimes still standing there. So just try to make your movement really fast as soon as you see the drop happen.
I think, yeah, been pretty saucy so far. Let's buff up. I'll put a cauldron down. Oh shit. I just switched to a mastery food and I high rolled the changeling buff. That's a sign, dude. We need fort and int.
Are we getting Alex?
Artorius, are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm just rebuffing.
Can you put your big sack on our active tank during the second Sinister Reflection?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Seriously, use the augment runes. I put a bunch in the guild bank.
And yeah, there's augment runes in the guild bank from our boy Vernth over here.
Yeah,
Put a
somehow I
block.
have 40 of them now, so I don't know what happened.
Me neither. That's crazy. I also
Alright.
put some more agility pots in.
See you later, Bond.
Yeah, those are the pots I
Thanks for the
use.
luck.
Put some strength in, intellect if you want.
Grab those augment runes, they're going fast.
Yeah. Okay, everyone's ready. Grab another flask. Go get them in for get your flasks for your mythic pluses you're running after this. You're gonna get that BIS 226 piece for farm tomorrow. Yeah.
I love it. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's save ourselves 20 Vantis runes. That's the motivation here.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. Pain cleanses the soul.
It's awful.
Yeah, we're soaking.
Four, 3,
Your hubris amassed a debt.
Cleansing 2 is coming up. these ads. Okay, and we soak. Someone's making this a little Vietnam, but we're fine, I think. Yeah. And cleansing 3 is coming up.
It's a little off center, be careful.
Five, 4, 3.
And we're rallying.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Cleansing 4.
Pain cleanses the soul.
One on the wall, make sure that it doesn't get absorbed.
Yeah, we're soaking. Cleansing 5.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your vanity will cost you.
Last cleansing. We can slow on boss a bit.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
And we're soaking. Gotta get those echoes down before they kill our raid. Hold up. Okay, good. Shit.
Let's fucking go. No censures, no massacres.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight. Scream for me.
I still have room on it.
Maybe just interrupt on skull.
Yep, that was mine.
Care. Just care here. Care. Big care.
Scream for me. Shadows consume.
Still recoverable if we play defensive. Not recoverable anymore.
I die in the link
I think so. Maybe.
with Devo and Divine Protection? That's crazy.
You were still on the same side of the boss. Like, if you move to the opposite side of the boss, it makes a pretty significant change in damage, I found.
If you get Impale and you get number 1, do not run all the way to the end of the platform, please.
It overkilled you by 800.
God damn.
You were close to living.
A rule of thumb, I just always run through the boss there. 'Cause it's... Or the mini ad.
Yeah, I
Well,
try and do that, but I guess I just didn't that time. Didn't think it would kill me though.
Now we know.
The link probably didn't do as much because everyone else is slow too.
Check your oils.
Yeah, it's challenging to recover.
The flask.
Salmon, you good? Everyone's ready. Let's hit it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
we're soaking.
5, 4, 3, 1.
Cleansing 2. Yeah, if you could innervate me.
So our triple soak was off, but it looks like Metrium wasn't stacked with us, so...
It's fine. Cleansing 3. Can make it up on 5.
Yeah.
Metrium, you can soak one more here if you need on
5,
4.
4,
4
3.
is kind of rowdy in terms of damage though. We rally.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses the soul.
And we're soaking. Just didn't. You're gonna have to stack with someone or soak both of these, Metrium.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
One in the back.
5, 4, 1.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
These need to die for sure, yeah. And we're soaking.
Get a bomb.
Rid my castle of these pests. It is time you remove.
Grenades a grip.
Grip River. Opposite side of school. Okay.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight.
Still the easiest boss we've ever done. And feet. Again. And massacre. Feet. Gonna be feet again, probably. Nope. We're gonna need Spark to head. Nope. We're gonna, I guess, just wipe. We can get them up. No, we're wiping. Yeah. I'm not sure if that was a no racking or just a bad RNG from.
It was some pretty bad massacre RNG for me and Meredith.
And we also got 3 impales with only 6 people, so that was.
Also, whoever had Impale 2 literally didn't move, so it just cleaved right through me.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
Folks, we got to get back to the phase 3 no deaths pulls for sure.
Yep, everyone's ready. Yeah, if you guys stand in the dust with Impale, like in order, you can still keep damaging Impale. And it's just significantly easier to heal. Pretty sure all 3 of you moved out of the dust there. It's a little
5,
sketch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
And it's just all moons.
4, 3,
Yeah, they're so
1.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Cleansing 2.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Some on the wall, make sure we get them.
Soaks. Generate me.
Memoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Cleansing 3.
Pain cleanses the soul.
4, 3, 1.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Cleansing 4 coming up.
Confess your sins, lest they consume. Memoria, exterminate this vermin. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
So,
3,
get them up.
1.
Personals if you have to.
Will cost you everything.
And we die. Let's go to full.
That
Come on,
moved the
guys.
last one in the middle
What
there.
the fuck is this? Yeah, like.
What happened there?
Star was just late getting to position. So.
Yeah, I think a couple people single soaking found themselves spontaneously double soaking, and some double
Yeah,
soakers
one
became
one
impromptu
person.
triple soakers.
What do you mean, if enough to wipe? We had no reses and we were down someone in phase 1. We're gonna wipe that every single time. We had 2 deaths in P1. I'm gonna call a wipe there 100 times out of 100. Okay, everyone's ready. We need battle show.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your hubris amassed a debt.
And we're doing cleansing 2.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Man. Soaking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Good. Cleansing 4. And we're soaking.
Add up still.
Exterminate this vermin.
Cleansing 5 is coming out.
Four, 3.
Last cleansing after this. Can slow down on boss a bit. Okay.
Alright. Just keep
Let's
it
do
fucking
it.
clean.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight. Scream for me.
And feed. Feed again.
Cut you down.
It's a little far, sorry. Should be fine.
Massacres. Feet. And again.
Big focus, everyone.
Impales. Feet. Don't die to massacre here. Feet. Can you innervate me, Prelink?
Oh, shit.
Fine.
Sorry, I have
Fine, Tannenbaum can get it.
Moving.
Yeah. And we are feet. Cheat again. Feet. Personals here on Impale, if you get it. Careful, it's coming through the raid, okay. Feet. No massacre death here. Feet. Get the ad down. We're gonna push the boss anyways, so. Feet. Impale. Care with these impales.
I should push for.
Melee, we're on square side.
Three, two, one.
And melee square, ranged X. Get him up. Get him up. Melee star, range triangle. We're baiting after this. Hello? Move. Move.
You're right, Pro Champ.
One of them is really far. We gotta go.
No, that's bad.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we Devo here.
Defensive.
Melee R2 diamond. Range turn middle.
Five seconds. Who do you want?
We're baiting. Get Uber up, or sorry, get Nemius up. SCA. And we're moving. We got our pops. Melee going to Hex.
When you click the wrong Warlock portal that's right next to the other one.
Feels bad.
Yeah, it felt really bad. Nailed the immunity, but...
We were so far ahead of our typical damage there that with someone dead, we were at the percentage we were getting to on the second blood price before the first bait on that pull. Like, that's how far ahead we were until still people started to die.
So let's
Also,
do it without dying.
Apparently there is a thing about rezzing. If you stand on top of the person that's being rezzed and they're in the opposite realm, as soon as they come up, they will immediately die again and kill the person standing on top of their corpse.
Yeah, that's how we got cucked.
You have to be in the same realm to res.
No,
No, I think
we weren't, but Meriden was standing on top of my corpse.
Mm.
So I rezzed and then teleported to the person who rezzed me, then died and killed Meriden.
Nice.
Because for that
Very good.
split instant, you were on him.
Yep.
So, we did something wrong there. We didn't bait, like the boss doesn't, the bait was fine in terms of positioning, but it was just not good.
I'm trying to figure out how I died when I got Fatal Finesse, because I was at 100%.
Because you guys stacked. You guys double hit each other.
No, we didn't. He died before it went down, the other person, and then I went in my spot, and then Denathrius came to me, which is the Fatal Finesse thing, and then it picked me again for like 25k.
We're moving way too close to where the ranged are before their Fatal Finesse is dropping. Like, we're cruising for a bruising with what we're doing, by the way. There's enough time. We don't have to go super far ahead. Yeah, you died to Ravage.
So it looks like what happened was when the other person with Fatal Finesse died, it did the AoE around them.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yep.
Yeah.
So
it
Ninios
pops it
died
early.
from Massacre, and then that's hit me for 25k, and then my Fatal Finesse hit me for 25k.
Yeah, so if you guys are like near each other, you'll just instantly kill each other.
It's because you died early to Massacre, and it
Yeah.
pops it early when you die with it.
Yep.
That was unfortunate.
Get a food buff, Lex.
Check your oils.
I'm ready.
That was a pretty amazing pull up until
5,
the wheels off the bus.
4,
in phase
3,
1 and
2,
12.
The wheels fell off the bus on the first Fatal Finesse, which is kind of sad. And we're soaking.
4, 3, 1.
Cleansing 2. Get ready. Cleansing 3.
Five, 4, 3, 1.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Cleansing 4.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
And we're soaking. Cleansing 5.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
4, 3.
Last cleansing coming up here.
Freeze, I think you added the single soak. I don't think
Yeah.
we were
We
stuck.
need to
That's my bad.
Slow down. Slow down. Alright. Making me spend 40% more mana. Bad play there. Feet. Yeah, we can get her up. We can get her up.
No, I missed the rack. I missed the rack again.
Okay, fine. Just jump off then. Fine. We also missed our number 2 kick on Skull.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Alright, everyone's ready.
You good on convoking this?
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're soaking.
4, 3, 2.
Cleansing 2. Cleansing 3 coming up.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
5, 4, 3, 1.
Your hubris amassed a debts you cannot pay.
Cleansing 4.
Pain cleanses the soul.
extras there.
5, 4,
We can
3,
slow down on the boss, guys. Last cleansing coming up. Okay, we need to completely stop on the boss. What the fuck are we doing?
You just want him dead.
Good vibes only. Good pull. Feet. Feet again. Feet.
I don't know, can you rotate me?
Pails. Feet. And feet again. Okay, get him up. Get her up. And we're moving. Feet. Again.
Sad did not get the debuff.
Feet. Feet again as we go through. Care. Care. 2 stacks of racking again. Be careful. Feet. And feet. He can knock. Can we int just so he gets it? Impales, do him well. Just wait for that for the impales. Just let the impales happen. It's fine. Okay, get her up. She had 4 stacks of carnage. Why are we letting her start?
5, 3, 2, 1.
Melee to square, ranged X. Melee to square. Melee to star, range to triangle. And we're baiting. And we're moving.
Innervate proc champ.
And we're soaking. Careful walking through. Careful walking through here. Can get him up in
5,
35.
4, 3, 2.
Blood Prize 2 coming up.
1.
Should have been ranged personals. Melee to diamond.
Res up in 9.
Yeah.
Bait.
We're baiting. I'm fine with that res. Second pods if you have them after this. Pops. Drop a nipple, that's perfect. Melee drop at X. Our melee player died, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Is it possible to have the Warlock Gateway behind Triangle? Because when we take it, I get pushed way into the the bad shit. And if you have Fatal Finesse, you just like die in like 2 hits.
I feel like it's a really good placement, honestly, but maybe that's just me.
I've been in a similar situation where I take the gate and then just am immediately in the red, which when I was carrying the orb was a big problem.
Yeah, if you have the orb, you will die instantly in like 3 seconds if you don't get out of it, and then you just die to the pop. Like, there's nothing you can do to counteract that because healers are pretty much on the move and unable to get you. So, like, I already had to use my health stone and my potion before, so like I have nothing up for that, and I literally just can't do anything unless Warlock Gateway is a little bit further back so that we don't get knocked too far back into the bad shit. Because right now it's just like
So you want
right
it
in front of
closer to the
triangle.
middle, but also closer to circle than X.
The one thing that tanks will need to be aware of then, if that happens, is that range will be near the middle building after that gate.
Yeah.
Like, won't we collide with them while we're going through the Warlock portal?
No.
People are running to the right as melee when they shouldn't be. You should be running through the goo, if anything.
So we will leave it as like the direction it is, but just make it shorter. Just
Yeah.
don't like change it closer to where melee is.
It also doesn't need to be much. Like all you really need is like an extra second of not being in the red stuff, and we're usually pretty good about keeping people up through that.
Yeah, I think I know what you guys mean, but maybe a raid plan as well.
So right now it's like right in front of triangle, and I just need it to be like either on top of triangle or behind triangle.
Triangle's where it starts.
Behind triangle?
Look, can I try to
I
describe real
don't
fast?
think that's a good idea, Nemias, honestly. Because if you put it behind triangle, you're putting like everyone coming from the Warlock portal is going to be in a position where they're about to get knocked off the platform.
As long as you're on, like, basically if you draw a straight line the way that it normally is placed, and you pull it so that the exit to the portal is like slightly closer to where we start on that line. I think that's all we're trying to get done. And as long as the exit is not like on the like directly at where the corner is, like the corner of empty space is, then no one's going to get knocked off, because at that point you're still going to get knocked down the pathway on the like actual cross and not get knocked off ideally.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys just want him to shorten up where the portal is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay, instead of taking 5 minutes.
Okay. So,
okay, so yeah, just bring it back a little bit so they don't end up going right out at the edge.
just for reference, it doesn't matter where the gateway really starts. This is how short it can be.
Okay, cool.
So tiny.
I don't think we need it that short.
Sister says size don't matter.
There is also enough time there to take the Warlock portal and move forward afterwards. That's what I've been doing.
It's not the size of the portal that matters, it's how you use it.
Let's kill it here. Last pull of the night. Only pull needed. GG.
Last pull here. Come on, let's go.
5, 4,
reclear
3,
next week, dude.
2, 1.
And we're soaking.
4, 3.
Man, the gap between all three of those lines was so big, I think I just zero soaked.
Hell yeah.
Because I tried to stand in the middle.
Cleansing too.
These ads are up for a while.
Are good. Cleansing 3.
Five, 4,
Yeah,
3,
we're rallying.
2.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Cleansing 4. Can't intervene me, gentlemen. Yeah, cleansing. That was 5. Sorry, we soak now.
5, 4, 3.
Your hubris amassed a debt.
Last cleansing coming up.
Stop Bostifius.
Stop completely. And we soak. Big emphasis on mechanics. double feet. Recoverable. Maskers. Feet. Fails. Feet. Fails.
Oh my god, the last massacre line just really... That was close.
Moving.
And tanks are moving.
Feast upon these meddlers. I cut you down. Memoria, massacre these whelps.
And we can get her up.
There's Master over.
Feet. Get him up. Take that after. Two stacks on Wayo, he might need a cooldown. Massacre coming up here. And feet. Keep going. Feet and impales. Through.
Three, two, one.
And melee to swear. Range to X. Melee to star. And we're baiting. Move.
Iterate puck champ.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Price 2.
None will survive.
I think that link just killed all of us.
Well, if you died with the link, you probably would have died without it too. Well, at least someone would have died without it instead of everyone.
It's normally good. I haven't run into the situation where I am the person who's dropping Fatal Finesse there, and haven't figured out how to adapt to that being the thing in the middle of the spirit shell that I have to do there.
You want to try to link on the Fatal Finesses, not on the Blood Price, because it doesn't reduce damage taken from Blood Price, and it just does that. It reduces everyone to having a chance of dying, but that's whatever.
Yeah, I didn't use the defensive because I thought I had enough health, and then I looked down and I didn't.
That's not how it works, because if someone is low health and everyone else is high health, Link will then cause everyone to die versus just the one person. So if you link right on the Blood Price, and in reality it's only one person is a little bit lower than the other people, then you've now caused everyone to die instead. Does that make sense? It's not a blanket like you would all die if you didn't link, because of the way health distribution works. So you want to link on the Fatal Finesse instead. It's just more reliable damage reduction.
Alright, let's kill it tomorrow.
Hell yeah, dude.
11%. We are so fucking close. And then Lex. So my friend I told you about last night, he watched tonight, and he's already transferred his paladin to the server and is in the guild. Cool. So your dreams are coming true for another paladin.
Is it really?
Quick question. Who gets to sit tomorrow?
That is a good question. I honestly don't know.
Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow then.
I should have done gambling to get my money back from the Saya.
Surprised you weren't doing gambling.
The one breakout was a short one, and I was talking.
I was asking
more
for
long
it.
Stuff.
I'm up like 500k now. That's all the runes I'm gonna buy.
The 500k better go right back into the guild bank.
Alright, that'll be it for me. Looks like we'll probably get it sometime next week, or at least on the reset, with the way boss damage and boss health looks like, so yeah, fingers crossed we get it before 9.1 launches. So anyways, see you later.